Hello guys, MikuChibi here. Welcome back to another Sword Art 9 Interactive Factor video. And today it is Argo's birthday, so happy birthday to Argo. And we have her birth banner right here, right now, that we're gonna review. So, short about the banner itself, it is a step-up banner with 3 steps where you have step 1, 3% off. Step 2, regular price with 1.3% drop rate for featured. And step 3, a guaranteed random Argo skill. On the left side, you'll see 2 new burst skill for Argo. We have a full burst Bewitching Blade Argo, which is a dagger full burst slash and dark, and stepping into the unknown Argo, which is a pass skill, which we're gonna have a look later on. So in total, it's gonna cost 6,250 Arcana gems to do a full rotation. So hopefully you have enough Arcana gems if you were saving for Argo. This banner is available till the 14th of June, so 10 days from now. And let's have a look at the first skill. We have the Step into the Unknown Argo. Spirit Unity, Veteran Sword Technique, that is pretty good, and Dark Invitation. Ooh, okay. Now, Spirit Unity 3 plus 5 increase to Awakening rate, pretty good. Veteran Sword Technique 4, attack power increase with the own level by time 0.17%, max 34. So if you are level 200, you will gain 34% attack. That is really good. And Dark Invitation deals plus 20% dark element damage to enemy. So this is really good for dark build, any dark build. So this is a pretty much flexible passive skill. You can put it on your rapier, spear, bow, mace, axe, dagger, or even sword as well. It works. So this is really good for dark build. And also yet plus 5 increase to awakening rate, so that is like what, 5%, I believe, right? 5% extra. Next we have Bewitching Blade Argo, which is a burst skill, full burst. Dagger skill, Shadow Hash, 30 SP slash and dark, 15-second cooltime, 36 switch gauge, 26 break gauge. That is alright. 1470% damage for hitting a target. So what does it do when you use it normally? It gives weak slash 4 a debuff, slash element weakness damage plus 25% for 8 seconds, not bad. Dark element enhance, dark element damage plus 9% for 50 seconds, and these numbers are maximum break. So I believe level 80 is like 23 and this is 8.2. Now, when you activate the burst, you need to follow the sequence dark slash dark dark, or if you max limit break this one, you only need to do dark slash dark. Not bad. Skill cool time 50 seconds. Wow, only 50 seconds. That's really good, especially when we are currently farming the floor 69, the snake or the new boss. This one is really good. Switch gauge 36, break gauge 52. Not bad. 4090% damage for hitting a target. 2 bonus. Attack plus 1500 against enemy with a blunt element. Basically, enemy that is weak to slash. Bonus attack plus 1% against enemy with a status element. Poison, burn, bleed, frostbite. So, as long the enemy is weak to slash, you will gain plus 1500 attack on this skill itself. Also, 1% more attack if the enemy has a element in them. So you just put 1 stack of poison, either poison, burn, bleed, frostbite, and you would gain 100% attack, which is really good. And when you activate it, you won't consume any SP. Really amazing. So 2 new Argo skill that is really good. Now if you look at the rate, we have 0.12 for the future red, and set 3 we should have 50% chance. Yeah, not bad. So what other skill does Argo have? Well, I'm glad you asked, because we have other skill record here. I have made a list. We have mod, connect, axle, awakening. There's no full burst, but with this new one we have now a full burst, but I won't include that yet. We do have regular burst, passive skill, ring, fodder, limited. Free ones is not in the banner, of course, so they are not excluded. Special ones, and then the rest. So let's have a look at mod skill. Mod skill, we have the mace, pretty good. They are really good mace skill. Share for rock ability Argo, really strong mace mod. really good, especially if you're farming for Ashura, the KO Showdown. This one is really strong. You just need one Lisbeth. It should be really easy to achieve that. Then we have the Beware of Spark Argo, which is also strong. This one should be stronger because it relies on having Mark. If you have Mark, it is really strong. If you don't have a Mark, it is fine. You will just lose the 50% attack, that's all. So we have two really strong May skill. And now we have also Dagger mod. Now this one really interesting here. Now this one, the Civis Blow Argo is a Dagger skill, very strong one. But I thought it was going to be limited since it was released by this celebration or something. But it is not. It is in this banner right now. I can show you. It's here. The Civis Blow Argo. It is there. So basically you can get a really strong mod skill, a really strong mod dagger skill. Now the only two limited skill we have right now are these two limited skill: Agile Informant Argo, which is a mod skill. I mean, you don't really need this one, and this Sharp Shredding Claw Argo. But yeah, so two limited skill that are not in this banner right now. But this one, if you were looking for this one, well, you are. If you were looking for this one, then you are lucky. And then we have Axe and Spear, which is, I need to do any comments. We have a Connect skill, which is alright, this one. We have some Axe skill, which is pretty decent. We have three, she has only 3 Awakening, which is kind of surprising. She has more mod, almost the same amount of Axe skill. Now, there's one skill that is really good there, which is this one. Bohemian Paint Argo. Now, why is it really good? Well, as a high multiplier and also really good for weapon speed farming, and it's AoE, so you can easily kill them. Also, the damage is based on your current HP. Now, if you didn't know, this skill was really popular back in 2020, 2021, where AA, normal attack, was really popular, but now it has fallen off a lot, but it's still being used for weapon XP farming or clearing mobs in Labyrinth. Now, full burst, we already know this one, we already review, we don't need to review that again. Now, we have 4 normal bursts. These 2 are old ones, so I will only talk the new ones because they are really interesting. First one, we have to the Unseen Vein Argo. So what is it? It's a burst skill for Dagger. Burst skill is Dagger. Now this one can give burn itself and also increase fire damage, so it's really good. And also it has the same bonus as the birthday skill, so you can already say that it is strong. Now it only costs 28 SP, so 2 SP less, but it is only on normal burst. Next we have Sheriff to Rick the Argo, which is basically the same. Now this apply poison and also increase earth element damage, and once again it does basically the same, almost the same, but it has a different bonus damage plus 50% towards to enemy not target to player, so it is basically good for GOG or in party. We have now pass skill. These 3 pass skill I think are good. First one, we have Pull Sight at Resort Argo, which is a King of Dagger. So with King of Dagger is a new type of ability, which gives you 1000 attack at maximum break when you're using Dagger, which is almost the same level as a Power Rise 4, but much better. And you know what? You can stack Power Rise 3, Power Rise 4, and King of Dagger. You're getting a lot of flat attack, and also get more attack if the enemy has a poison on them. So this is really good for Dagger user. If you're a Dagger user, these are pass skill definitely you really want. Next pass skill, we have Street Corner Informant Argo. Now this one gives Advanced Trooper, so more flat attack. It has 2 more pass skill or effect ability, Inflicting Frostbite. So basically if you don't have any skills that can guaranteed applying Frostbite, you can use this skill to apply Frostbite when using your switch. Pretty good. This one is alright, just adding a debuff that raises critical damage to enemy, so you will deal, if you can crit, you will deal more damage then. And for last, we have Light Silk Argo, which is an Axel pass skill. Now why do I like this one? Well, it's a Power Rise 3. It has a Paralyze Rest increase 65%, so 70% at maximum break which you can use on the ring if you want to, but it's a power rise, so it's really good. It recover HP, which is fine. So if you don't have any power rise, you have now a chance to get a power rise that also gave you power rise resistance, which is really good. So you can just apply another 30% paralyzed rest on your rings, and then you have 100% paralyzed resistance. You can never be stunned. Next, we have only one ring that I think is only worth to put on the ring, which is Savage Deception Argo. It has attack 3 is fine. This autosave is like alright, but the only thing that's really good is this one that you can put on a ring. The only thing is bad is that it can't stack because it has Enhanced Paralyzed Rest 4, which is basically the same as this one. So these two passive skills don't stack, which is really sad. Next, Argo has really decent fodder. These two are axe fodder. Then we have this one, I believe is a mace fodder, and this two is a dagger fodder. So let's have a look at the fodder. Agitator of Time Argo, which has a 3 bonus fodder, increase attack against enemy with a status element, plus 0.5% for every stack. So you can get up to 200% attack, use less. I think it's like 190 something. So it is really strong, which you can put in your dagger mod. Really good. The only issue that you need to have element stacker, which take a while to stack if you don't have a connect dagger skill, which Argo doesn't have. She don't have a dagger connect skill, which is sad. So this bonus is only good for now for party that can stack all force element or GOG. Next, we have the Sense of Secret Argo, which is less cheaper and is guaranteed to get more attack. So plus 30% attack against poison enemy. You just need to apply 1 stack of poison and you gain 30% attack on this skill. And damage on the enemy with the stat 30%. So more damage on the skill, which is a really good bonus for your mod skill. Next, we have Cheerful Wolf Argo, which is another 3 bonus attack increase of portion with your remain HP. The more remain HP, the higher. Really good. Critical damage plus 20% against enemy with the frost element. The second bonus is alright if you can crit. If you can't crit, you only rely on this one, which is alright. There are better alternative to put in your mod, but if you don't have that, you can also use this one. It is fine. Next, we have Informant Dealer in the Black Argo, which is a 1 slot bonus, which is actually really good. When enemy HP is above 50% or up, attack will increase 1%. Really amazing. Really good for a Chaos Showdown, that if you're fighting a boss that are weak to blunt and need to deal a lot of damage early on, this bonus is gonna help a lot. Trick Cookie Argo, another one slot bonus, attack plus 50% portion of the remaining HP. Really good. Oh wait, these are axe skill. So either axe skill, so that means you gain more attack, 50% in portion of your remaining HP. The more second bonus, critical damage plus 50% against enemy with a frost element. Basically, they are weak to blunt. So you can combine this fodder with Information Dealer in the Black Argo. You will have 2 really strong bonus together, and then you want to add another 1 slot bonus, which can be anything. We have already mentioned the limited, the free ones. We don't need to mention this one. You get this one when you are completing floor 69, the newest floor. Now we have 2 special skill here, Tactician Argo and Ninja Argo. Tactician Argo, we can see it right here, but it gives you a crit rate, depends how much HP you have. The more max HP you have, the more crit you will get. So if you have around, I believe it was 133k HP, max HP, you will gain 100% crit rate, which is really good. Next, we have Prodigy of the Secret Info Argo. This one has a really good bonus if you want to apply it to the mod, but also can be really good outside the mod skill, because some people use this for weapon XP farming or clearing the mobs in Labyrinth, because it is really strong. Just look at the multiplier, it is so really strong. Also, it gives you stack, so you'll deal more damage. So it is a really good steer for wave clearing the mobs in the Labyrinth and weapon XP farming if you want to AFK. Now the question is this banner worth to summon on? Well, it depends what you have, what you need. For new players, if you do really like Argo skill, go ahead, pollinate. It is really good. These 2 future skills are really good. If you need any of these other skills, a lot of them, including the future one, go ahead, definitely worth it. If you already have a really good burst skill for Argo and already have a really good passive that is veteran sword technique, you don't really need pull it. You can still use it. It's just that the newer veteran sword technique is much better, but they work the same. You still can work the old ones. The old one is still pretty good, so you don't really need. You can pretty much skip this one and wait for a future banner that can maybe be better. So in short, those that really like Argo skill, and for those that does really need some Argo skill in this banner, for example, maybe you need this Argo skill, maybe you need this Awakening skill, and you want the 2 new future skill, then it's worth summon on. If you don't need any Argo skill in this banner right now, or the future one, then you pretty much can skip. For me, definitely I want this one for my rapier skill, but I don't really need it at the moment. I'm fine with my old veteran sword technique. It still works fine, so I don't really need it at the moment. And the burst skill, it is really good, but I don't think I can build around it. I don't have really good setup for the burst skill, so I have to skip this one. Maybe in the future these two gonna be in the Grand Order banner, so I can pull on that if I want the only buffet skill, so that is fine. Really good buffet skill, really strong for those that want to improve their dagger, and yeah, the good pass skill definitely are really strong. So if you are planning to pull on the Argo above the banner, I wish you then good luck. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Take care now, and bye bye.